Welcome back everyone to Swordhaven Iron Conspiracy with FriskyDingo Tactics. This is episode 18. Let's jump straight in. Okay, so this is the mill, I take it. Let's go have a quick look in here. Pork lad.
You good? This is beyond my skill.
Okay.
It's luck.
Grandmaster Lock. Oh, suspicious sack. Let's go in there. Oh, and there's a key. Shimmering disc, glyphic tablet. Alright, let's take all that. Let's let's just surely the key's not gonna be for the chest, is it? Oh wow. Oh well, easy does it. We really do need to get to town and find a place to sell stuff, or find our an inn with the storage chest. No, I don't need a log. What did I see over here? I saw a chest over here. Oh. Fishing spot. Out here. What is that? I'm not sure if being encumbered is going to affect us in fighting. Maybe it is.
Away with you, creature!
Not even close. Put you down. Die.
Yeah, I think this is going to be...
Damn it.
We can't hit anything. Oh wow. Alright. That is a valuable lesson, guys.
Yeah, need.
about the game. If you are encumbered, it will, big style, affect your ability in combat. Let us go back up to the road, and the roads seem to be safe. Yeah, go on then. Oh yeah, as long as there's no, like, what do you call them? Dagger fangs. Cool, there we go, no dagger fangs. We'll just have to uncover the rest of that up when we next come out this way. We'll head along this road here, and then we can either go up or down, if we don't come to the village proper. Signpost, travel point. Oh, alright, this might be it. Alright, let's go in. Alright guys, we are looking for an inn. Okay, armed local. A tall man in a worn buff coat heads straight towards you with a bold gait and a greeter's smile. Ho there, stranger. Can't remember if I've ever seen your fizzog in our neck of the woods before. Let's have ourselves a friendly chat, eh? I'm Sir FriskyDingo of Amerdale, a travelling nobleman. A pleasure. I'm deputy to the local bailiff, just checking on the newcomers. So, FriskyDingo of Amerdale, what brings you to Grainhold? I'm on a trek to Swordhaven. Then you'd best talk to old Wustus. He's our ferryman. Fella can be a handful, but he's harmless. I saw a giant footprint on my way here. Do you know anything about that? It's probably some animal. There's lots of odd critters lurking in the woods and swamps around here. I'm more concerned about human footprints, because they're the deadliest beasts around. Well, aside from the big red bog rooster, he makes a protective sign, what can you tell me about your chief? Nothing you can't ask him yourself. Try not to get on his bad side. You look like the sort who might. I have a couple of questions about the village. Nah, I've better things to do than rehash village gossip with some sketchy son of a fox. Well, for dragon's sake, can you at least tell me your name? I'm Ermant. Alright, talk to you later, Ermant. I'll be watching you.
I'm on it.
Oh, signpost. Local inn. There we go. Awesome.
Nice.
Chest. No, let's see. Innkeeper. The woman before you radiates a hearty, no-nonsense attitude, yet the laugh lines on her sun-beaten face hint at an underlying warmth. Well met, stranger. Don't tell me you must be here for a sip of my world-famous rundlet crackers. What's a rundlet cracker? You probably know it by one of its older names. How about the gums burner? Ever heard of that? The gut melter? No? Anyway, it's a brew of my own invention. Think of smakovka mixed with the stuff locals use to clean rust off iron. Shall I pour you a mug for one dinner? Sure, hit me. The innkeeper pulls a XXX marked bottle out of murky hooch from under the bar. Pouring it into the mug, she hands it to you with a look of naked expectation. Bottoms up. Success, your tongue spasms and writhes at the foul, oily substance. However, in a superhuman feat of endurance, you suppress your gag reflex and swallow a mouthful. So, how was it? Take a moment to evaluate your feelings. Strong, right? She smirks. Don't worry, I won't make you drink any more. I'm interested in renting a room. Of course, we have an open bed and it comes with a hot meal, bacon and green peas, like Mummy used to make. A pittance at 10 dinners a night. Sounds fair, let me pay for tonight. I'll show you to your room, right this way. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can sell anything. Haggling 31, not yet. I saw a giant footprint on my way here. Do you know anything about that? Oh my, that must have been Norky. The sad bastard is plagued by misfortune. Now all he wants to talk about are hairy arms and legs or whatever. I don't rightly remember. Okay. What else can you tell me about him? He's a bit of a crackpot, unsurprisingly. You see, his father left his family for another woman when Nolki was just a wee lad. Now Nolki's daughter has run off with a barbarian of all the dragged blessed things. Can I see your wares now? You hungry? Let me get you some grub, Right. A humming ball. It's illegal to sell. Okay. Unlike the script, it resembles the writings found on the Blackstone cigarettes of summer camp thousands of miles away. Request letter? The patricians are starting a wolf hunt just as Captain Grainhold is on his way to visit. Could you kindly send some bolts and arrows in case things get hairy? I'd also be grateful for one of those salves your balmy herbalist makes for my gammy leg. You know. Cropley's. Okay, where do I get that? Did I get that from that chest at the mill? Okay. Alright, that's illegal to sell. Snake egg illegal to sell. Alright. Might fetch a good price. 9 is not a good price. Maybe there's somewhere better to sell it. Sell this spoon. I'm not sure if I'm going to use brass knuckles. Felt hat. I am a bit of a hoarder, guys, so we'll see what we need. If I can give it up. You never know when you're... I want to ask you some questions. Right, gossip and hearsay. The adventuring fellow's bread and butter. What's your name? I'm Vedzela, tavern keeper and mother of the fabled Rundlet Cracker, and proud parent of an actual child as well. What can you tell me about Grainhold, Vedzela? It's a sweet little hamlet. You know how it goes. Folks come for the ferry, but stay for the Rundlet Cracker goodness. You're an innkeeper. Got any news to share? Got it. Now let's change the subject. The village is abuzz about a recent, very mysterious murder. Some folks think the killer is a demon. Alright, anything else? Now, you didn't hear this from me, but folks have been claiming our Miller is a fence and a friend of the Night Army. Can't speak to the truth of that, but he does mostly keep to himself. You don't say. Any other gossip? Our bailiff and his merry men do their best to protect the village from raiders and monsters, but there's one gang that's been a real jab in the eye lately. She gives you a significant look. There was even talk of the bailiff firing a freelancer to track them down. Is that so? Aha, you should talk to him if you're interested. Very well. Do you have any more news to share? More and more people are worried about the convict hunters working for the Bolter mines. Apparently these scofflaws have been ambushing innocent travellers and selling them to the mines as slaves. I can attest to that. Anything else? I heard tell of a supposed prophet who recently came down from the western mountains. He speaks of a great city where all kinds of folks live in harmony without masters or strife. It's all humbug, of course, but it is a wonderful idea. Any more news? There are rumours that the northern nobles are planning to attack the city, but with what army? A couple of drunken knights and a bunch of serfs with spears? Ha! Swordhaven has the patrician guards and the gold to hire professional mercenaries. Interesting. What else? A flock of flying leeches has been causing quite a fracas around Swordhaven. They bite like any other leech, but their venom gives you ghastly visions. That doesn't sound good. Anything else? There's a legend about a talking sword, once the property of Emperor Keenan himself, hidden somewhere near the village. The blade was said to be so foul-mouthed that the Emperor ordered it buried in Nova Draconia, far from the tender ears of imperial citizens. Ah, alright. Anything else you can tell me? I heard tell that before we arrived, the barbarians used square wheels on their carts and never worn clothing. We gave them everything, yet they repaid us with centuries of war. She sighs resigningly. Yeah, sure. Any recent news? Believe it or not, my friend's sister's in-law's husband saw the dragon himself gliding across the evening sky. This was just recently. He's hoping he's not about to judge us with his cleansing flames or anything like that. I've got too much to do. Agreed, but returning to village gossip. Aside from everything else, recent scuttlebutt is indeed grim. Wise men are predicting a plague, and wise women foretelling a famine. Plague I can live with, and famine too, but both at the same time? Sheesh. Sheesh indeed. Anything else? After our old headsman died, Father Valdez, the village Wadelop, took his place temporarily. She frowns, and let me tell you, he's in no hurry to give up the position. Oh really? What else is new? Those nasty fleabeflies are attacking our hives. I need a suit of leather armor just to collect honey. We really ought to get some poison, but what if it kills the normal bees too? Ah, problems. Interesting. What else? A bunch of giant spiders came down from the mountains and made themselves a den near the village. Be careful if you're traveling alone. Those cert spawn are ferocious. Alright, anything else you can tell me? That's about it actually, but I'll be glad to repeat it. Okay, was there something else? Actually, let's change the subject. I've just remembered I'm needed elsewhere. Okay, so there's a lot of rumors there. Let's have a look at this wooden crate. It says green. Close. Now let's talk to the man. Tiddly man. This nattily dressed and armed man cradles a stein of some smell-filling liquor. Hick. He clearly takes pride in his appearance. His clothes and gear are neat and well cared for, but they've seen little wear, and by your estimate, no combat. I think we should leave him be, says Fiona. Why? Hello? Huh? What? His eyes flicker upward. Did something happen? I don't think so. Really? Regards you with a dull stare. Oh well. Say, what are you drinking? Rundler Cracker, a most disagreeable beverage, but it gets the job done. I wanted to ask you some questions. Uh-huh, yeah, sure. Whom do I have the pleasure of meeting? I'm Sir Zelker of the House Falconer, Lieutenant in the Patrician Guard. I say you're a knight of the House Falconer. I'm not familiar with that lineage. Is a modest house which was dissolved several decades ago after falling out of favour with the crown. Thanks to his success, a merchant, my father was able to purchase the title at a reasonable price. To the nobility, he hoists his stein and takes a deep draught. If you're a lieutenant, where are your troops? We have a camp west of town by the river, but I need to get away from the men sometimes and gather my thoughts. Burden of command and all that. I see, another thing. What's your business in Grainhold? My only business is ensuring that Swordhaven's laws are strictly enforced. He scratches his chin, but here in Grainhold we're patrolling the river. Oh please, slavers and bandits roam and reeve unchecked in these parts. We're doing the best we can, Hick. Don't worry, every one of those ne'er-do-wells will get their comeuppance. Heard any rumours? I heard tell of an unsavoury character named Bloodclaw. A citizen who managed to escape his clutches said his men prefer to target lone travellers out on the road. That's the guy that tried to slave us. But neither the Patrician Guard nor the local authorities were able to catch them. Let's see, let's ask more questions. I just realised an urgent matter needs my attention. Sir Zelka. So, let's see this man. Foreigner. The wiry fellow indicates his head to acknowledge you. His voice bears an unfamiliar accent. Hello, is there something I can help you with? Not from around here, are you? He chuckles. Like my pigments and dyes, I come from all over the place. Pigments and dye... Is it a profitable venture selling dyes out in the wilderness? I sell very few dyes in the provinces, but I'm here for the rare snails that can be found in the town of Clamreach. These creatures produce a very lovely shade of... what do they call it? Smaragdine. I'm actually more interested in your homeland. I come from the serene Republic of Zunfair, known for its rosy-cheeked milk maidens and men of entrepreneurial talents. How did you get all the way here? The road called to me, then my empty coffers and my father's expeditions joined the chorus. I answered, and I haven't looked back since. What can you tell me about this place? I don't know much about the local politics or customs. I advise you to speak with the people who actually live here. Could you introduce yourself so I know who I'm talking to? Please call me Molstam Fimamfam. And what is your name? My name is... FriskyDingo of Ambervale. He bows. Now we know each other's names. Or as they say in my country, tis vitaz. Sure, but I need to go now, Molstam. Uthil Figovanon. Cool. And there is one more man, two more men to speak to. We'll speak to those guys. And then we will go to the chest. Shady character. The man before you fidgets and squirms uncomfortably, his eyes constantly darting around. What a shady character. Look him over. What do you want? Just saying hello. Yeah, hi. Do I know you? Yeah, of course. Don't tell me you forgot. Damn it, failure. Can't forget someone I've never met. Screw off, will you? I don't need any new friends. In these trying times, I doubt that's wise. No one asked for your opinion. If I had my druthers, I'd be in Swordhaven by now. He surely shakes his head. But you can't play hard unless you work even harder. Huh, what's your line of work? Well, there's no reason to hide it. I'm looking for artifacts, he quickly adds. Nothing illegal or magical I'm talking about. I'm talking about the unusual. He glances around the tavern. There's a moneyed foreigner in Swordhaven who pays good coin for all kinds of weird junk. What's the foreigner's name? That's a trade secret. Oh well. Show him the odd statuette. What do you make of this doodad? Let me see. He leans forward. Well, he turns the figurine over in his hands a couple of times. Interesting. Did you know this thing is cursed? Cross your arms. Give it to me. I know a fella who'd see it safely destroyed. Anyway, your intellect. Anyone who's left the farm can see this huckster is trying to swindle you. What a pile of manure. I may as well keep it. Slow down, bud. I was only joking. He winces as if he's just downed the whole bottle of verjuice. I'll buy it for you. How does 50 dinars sound? I'd like to ask you a few questions. Just leave me be. Never mind, I gotta go. Go then. Empty bottle. And oh, a wooden chest. And the final man. Straz the Minstrel. This guy we have heard about. He was, if you remember correctly, the guy that gave... The guy that got drunk at the first inn in Clamreach, and the guy that gave... was he the one that gave the riddle to the Pearl Diver's wife? Or was that Pagidius the Wise? I can't remember, but he was definitely the one who got drunk at the inn, and I think he was the one that spoke to the blacksmith's wife. Story she told at the beginning. The slender man gazes upon your companion, Fiona, and affects a dazzling smile. My lyre's siren is all enticing, attracting both the boring and exciting. He turns to you. What brings you to Strahd's abode? Do you play the lyre? His eyes leap up in surprise. Why, I'm the one who made this wondrous instrument, famous throughout the land. I'm more of a psaltery man myself, but at least it's not the Carnex. The Carnex was used in battles and to greet the kings of old, while the psaltery is nothing but a peasant's toy used for village dances and nothing else. Velds would find no home inside it, as it's too plain even for him. Meanwhile, my lyre has captured the voice of a saint. Quickly sliding a lyre from under his bed, he improvises a sweet, although fleeting melody. Ah, most pleasing. He leans closer. Some even believe my chords and lyrics have the ability to bewitch. He steps back with a guileful grin. I can neither confirm nor deny such claims. And you won't confirm or deny it for me either. A good magician must keep his secrets, as a miser hoards his coin. Oh, anyway, what can you tell me about this place? What is there to say? Villages like Grainhold are as common as fleas on a grass pig in these wildlands. Most inhabitants, and I don't mean to sound unmannerly, are rustic jugginses, as guileless and as ignorant as children. Traits I find to be adorable, by the way. I see. Right, it's time for me to go. Yes, leave me be, I have a song to write. Yeah, I thought there was more to hear from him. No. Okay, so we have met a few people. Let's go have a look at this wooden crate and quickly... Fiona's really struggling. Alright, let's go lighten poor Fiona's load. She looks hobbling around. Okay, here we go. Fiona. Feathers. That's the old shawl. We don't need that anymore, I believe. Well, I'm going to keep it because it was a quest item, but... Volcanic clay, we can go with that. You know what do we have? We've got 2 two hammers, two different hammers, but that's a tool. So we've got a cross-peen hammer, so we can sell that. We can sell that. Arrowheads for crafting, crafting, crafting. A whetstone. Okay. Bow handle crafting. Moth bait, I take it that's for fishing. Straw shield. Alright, so I can sell both of these things. Kind of crafting, I don't really want to... Glue. Yeah, glue can go there. That's for provisions. Item for sale, fangs. Do you know, I'll sell them. Not yeah. Alright, Frisky D. I don't need to keep 16B honey on me. Send across 10. Don't need to keep. I was pressing cancel. I can't believe I keep on doing that. There we go. I'll keep 2 on me. Glowing crystal. Alright, so these are stolen, so these can go in here for now. I didn't... yeah, alright. Sorry guys, that was my bad. I shouldn't have stolen them. Glyphic tablet, that's gonna keep that for now. Note can go in there. Yeah, I kind of really didn't realise that was... I'm pretty sure it was green. Fangs can go here. In fact, no, because we'll sell I was just going to sell the fangs. Dice I'm going to sell. Chewing leaves, don't really know what to do with. Pickaxe I'll keep. Odd statuette I'm going to keep. Already read that. That's for crafting. It's for crafting. Potion, I'll keep that for now. Feathers are for crafting. I'm pretty sure they're probably for arrows or something. I only need 1 rope. And I'll sell the pearl. Okay, I want to see your wares. Trade. Let's go sell the dice. Sell all of them. Do you know what? Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Weapon coating. I don't think I'm going to use weapon coatings. Okay. Gotta walk away. Okay, guys.
Yes, your drum.
Let us leave it right there. Well, first I'll save. Let us leave it right there. This has been FriskyDingo Tactics playing Swordhaven Iron Conspiracy. Can you please give me a like and subscribe? And feel free to leave any comments in the comments section. It'll really help my channel as I'm just starting. Take it easy, guys, and I'll catch you on the next episode.